Should I shower? Or is this more of a grower? Shower, grower. I thought it was clever. I thought it was a good start to the video, you guys. It'll make sense in a minute here. Welcome. Today is all about True North Beard Co. True North, or better yet, North Crew. You'll see the hashtags down in there. They got a great community behind them. And they have a new product that is called Wake Up, and it is their beard growth oil. Their beard growth oil. Look at that bad boy right there. And I do want to say right away, this is not just for guys that have patches that want to fill in a bare, thin, patchy beard. No, this is for anybody. It is just simply a very high-level beard oil that has exotic ingredients, but ingredients that are proven to wake up dormant hair follicles, aka stimulate growth of those hairs that you already have, and it just works like a wonderful, wonderful beard oil. Now, I know some of you are a little bit skeptical and hesitant. You're like, hey, well, let me be super transparent here. This is an affiliate of mine. I don't ever have anything to hide. I put it all out there for you guys, meaning if you use my code or my link, I do get a small commission on sales. My code is DanC10. Now, you don't have to use either of those. You can just simply Google True North Beard Co., go to the website, try it yourself. Some people even do that to like prove me wrong. They're like, I'm going to show him. And then they reach out a couple weeks later and be like, dude, I wanted to hate, but it's actually really good. I understand. So I just want to make sure from the very beginning you guys understand where I'm coming from, because I do know that this is a touchy subject. I do know that with beard growth, you're always going to have people that come out of the woodworks and say, it's only genetics. Well, those are the same people that blame their fitness on genetics. Oh, I can't get in shape. I'm just big boned, right? My whole family's big. Yeah, you're right. Nothing to do with calorie intake and workout and your hormone levels and all that stuff. Yeah. Got it. Understood. Or why people are more intelligent, why people are more successful. They want to blame all those things. Now, do genetics play a part in every single one of those, including beard growth, including fitness, including intelligence and everything? Absolutely. However, there are things that we do that help us reach that genetic potential or prevent you from getting anywhere near that genetic potential. And that is important. That is where the insecurities lie. That is where the blame is cast. That is where the like growth oil, that's just a snake oil, it doesn't work. No. There's real science behind this stuff. And I want to make sure we understand that. So let's break it down and get into the video. All the stuff, hey, hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all this stuff if you guys don't mind. It is greatly appreciated. So let's talk about this Wake Up. And this is an oil that I helped a lot with. I take great pride in helping this community, helping this industry behind the scenes, making products better, making the perspective of companies better, consumers better, and really just trying to elevate it as much as I can. We had several consult calls, lots of research. I did tons and tons of testing on these products here, and this is an end result that True North is very happy with, and I am as well. Let's start with the ingredients, then we'll talk about the color and the use, and really anywhere I think that we should be going with it. So let's talk about the carrier blend, and then we'll get into the essential oils. Every single oil in here, you guys, is cold pressed. Every one. Every single oil in here is purposeful and has a point and a place. Nothing is to make it look a certain way. Nothing's even to make it smell a certain way. It is all about what it can do for your potential beard growth with those follicles that you have already or the ones that might just be hiding under the surface. So here's the carrier blend. Sea buckthorn oil, ding, tamanu oil, baobab oil, castor oil, moringa oil, pumpkin seed oil, rosehip, and then we'll get into the essential oils in a bit. Dan, what gives it this like ridiculously beautiful orange color? That would be the most potent ingredient in the bottle, the one that you saw first, sea buckthorn oil. This is one, when I first started getting into beard care 9-10 years ago, we did see a little bit here and there. And then since then, it kind of fell off. Now, there were some sourcing issues, it got really expensive for a while, and the color throws some people off, right? We have a lot of white, silver, gray beards watching right now, and they're like, damn, that kind of scares me. This will not stain your beard. If anything is staining your beard, it's likely because of you smoking, it's likely because of pollution. There's so many other reasons why it happens. Hard water, right? this is not going to stain it. There is a chance that it tints it while it's drying and it's still wet. That can happen, right? If you were to apply this and then get a paper towel right afterwards, it's probably going to show up orange on that paper towel. Once it dries though, there is no staining. There is no tinting. It doesn't happen at that drying point. And let's say you use too much. If you just wipe it off, you rinse it off, it'll be all right back to normal. But if you do apply this before bed, which I do recommend, make sure you give yourself a little bit of time before you put your head on the pillow so it can absorb and do its job. So that orange does come from the sea buckthorn oil. Right away, that just shows you how unique this is. Also, right, let's address another elephant in the room. Dan, I've seen like 5, 6, I'm not going to say it, guys, 6, 7, 8, 9 different beard growth oils out there, and you say they're all great. What's the deal? Guys, options are good. It means the science is real. When we're seeing companies have success, that means there's repeat customers. There's people coming back again. Finding the right blend for you is the most important. Finding companies that you rock with, that you trust, that you want to support is a good thing. So when we see other companies adding these growth oils, I applaud that. I love that we have other options that are out there. And heck, nothing wrong with rotating between them all. These companies all support each other and lift each other up. So with that said, which one's the best? There is no right or wrong answer. It's about trying ones. It's about trusting companies that you really love and believe in and just kind of going from there, but also understanding your beard and what ingredients you like, what ingredients you're looking for, what ingredients you want to learn more about. So I just want to make sure I hit that before we get going too far. Tamanu oil, special. But sea buckthorn really separates it for me here. I have not seen that oil in a growth oil, I don't know, ever. I think I only know of one other small batch company that's used sea buckthorn oil. Love that. Tamanu, baobab, castor, moringa, these are all just bangers. Full of nutrients, full of whether it's actual studies done on hair. Now, there are no studies done on beards with growth. Absolutely true. We do have studies on men's head hair. We do have studies on mice and rats and animals. I know I'm not getting into that side of things. Not any of these companies doing the studies, but the studies exist out there. But there's no studies done on beards. People will use that against things like this, but they don't ever look at the other side. They'll say, Dan, yeah, but it's never been studied on beards. Ha ha ha. Okay, so it's never been proven wrong. It's also never been proven right. You're correct. But here's the deal. People are going to try these things. People are going to use them. And we're going to see the actual results. 3-6 months later, are they having new growth? Is it thicker? Is it fuller? Is it filling in? Or is it not? This is not a guarantee. This is not a promise. There's no money back guarantee if you don't have growth in such amount of time. But this community talks. People post things. They give updates. We're really going to see the real anecdotal evidence from people that are spending their hard-earned money. To me, that's very valuable. Would I like to have a clinical study tested on beards? Yes! I don't have that kind of money though, but I would love to see that one day. So I want to make sure I go over that. Let's hit the essential oils now because these are really important. It's not just about how it smells, even though it's freaking awesome. It's about how they work. 3 simple essential oils: thyme, peppermint, and cedar. Most beard growth oils have peppermint. Why? Because we do have clinical studies on hair growth in peppermint, and it actually beats minoxidil in a straight up double blind, I believe double blind, but a straight up clinical study, it beats it. Whoa, Rogat? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So most of them are going to have peppermint essential oil because it can work. It really can work. Now, cedar, also common, been known for generations to be great for hair growth. It's a great base as a scent, will last a long time. Love it. Thyme is one that you have not seen, or at least me. I've not seen in a beard growth oil yet, especially the first one, especially prominently featured. And if you don't know what thyme smells like, it's like the herb, right? It's a little bit herbaceous. It's a little bit minty. It's a lot fresh. It's kind of in that rosemary type family for me. Now, when you put these all together, it is just invigoratingly awesome. It is just an oil scent that I could wear on its own in any blend. If you know me, you understand I love all of those scent types. Put them together, come on now. Now, I would call this a medium viscosity oil. And that's a really good thing to note because most of the growth oils are a lot thicker and a lot stickier because there's some reasons behind it with the different ingredients. I also have used growth oils that are much thinner, and that has its reasons in ingredient-wise as well. This one is just a straight up medium. The huge benefit to me with this one is I think it's going to be more readily used as a normal beard oil for guys that aren't concerned with patches. Just because that medium feels so good, it's almost like this is like a premium line to True North that has the added benefit of of waking up, I guess invigorating works too, the dormant hair follicles. For a guy like me, if I know that this helps the chances of new growth, I know it's not going to hurt. I know it's going to be just something that is an added benefit to my facial hair, but it feels great and it smells great and my beard looks great. That's a huge, huge win. I've not checked out their website on this yet because I believe it launches right now as this video drops, but I bet they're going to have information about the studies. They're going to have information about the generations of people speaking about these ingredients, right? Castor oil, we don't have the most studies in the world, but ask your mom, ask your aunt. If you have a grandmother around, ask them about castor oil for eyebrow growth. I bet you they have some experience or have heard of it because it works. That's it. Easy peasy. When do I recommend using this? Whenever you want. Do I recommend using it as a spot treatment or your whole beard? Whatever you want. You truly can't go wrong. If you were set on having the best growth possible, I would use this on your whole beard at night before bed, and then I would go with a normal beard oil in the morning for the day. Can I use it both? Absolutely. More is better in terms of frequency when using it if you want results. Just don't use too much. Per application, if you normally do 10 drops, you're like, ooh, this is good, I'm gonna do 20. No! You don't wanna clog your pores, you don't wanna suffocate the beard. Use the right amount. If you wanna start, use it at night. Can you use beard butter? Yes. Just give it about 5 minutes to absorb in before you cover it in beard butter. Okay. I bet you there's going to be some questions on this. Put them down below. I will happily help. I've done a ton of research, a lot of time spent into looking into these ingredients, using this product here. Would be happy to cover anything beard growth related. Also, True North comments, drop them down below, you guys. Thank you so much. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.